What's up, YouTube? Today we are doing a different type of video, and it's gonna be a drilling video. Now, I've seen a lot of them. A lot of channels do them. I mean, not that many. It's like I guess Chris F, right? He does those. Hola YouTube Dazio. Yes, let's go. So today, I mean, I was like, yeah, let's chip in, give us some different insights. I do drills somewhat differently, I see and notice. I mean, this one not that much. But like as someone who's also learning, who's not that good at the game, maybe I can give different insights. I can, I guess, shed some light to maybe difficulties some people have experience in doing these drills or learning these things. And today the topic is, what is the topic? It's the DPOS. The famed DPOS. What is the DPOS? Well, it's when someone does a low block stun medium into DRC. For example, this one. This should be the one, right? Into a slower startup move, you can just do the DP, send it, and it punishes them guaranteed, unless they do some funky stuff like cancel into the drive rush into DI, but that's expensive and hard to read and blah blah blah, Don't worry about that. First, you want to learn what it is, right? Now, the thing is, it's not an easy process. It's not easy to do, let's be honest here, because the drive rush, the thing is, you want to react to the drive rush itself, just the drive rush, and you have like 21 frames to input a DP, which is pretty fast. I mean, you are looking for it, after all. That's kind of the objective. You want to learn to look for it, but it's still difficult. So what is the drilling? Well, you just set the bot to record some stuff, and you set them to play on random, right? That's kind of the point. But we have some little things to add to it, right? And I'll say these while going down the recordings and showing them. So the first recording is just going to be a blocked crouching medium punch into dash up. The dash up is that way if it repeats the recording, it doesn't doesn't start drifting away. The second one is going to be the same with crouching medium kick though. Now the third one, that's already the advanced one, I might skip it. It's doing heavy punch into empty DRC. Why is this? Because this beats the DPOS, because you can only do it off mediums and certain heavies. I mean, like Jamie heavy kick, right? That's that one you can DPOS. He's like -7 on block. So that's one of the things that kind of keeps you on your toes, right? You need to be aware of what you're doing. I don't want you to end up autopiloting DRC like DP every time you see green, right? That's not the point. You need to be somewhat conscious. I mean, you do want to autopilot it, but kind of sometimes stop it, right? What's the next one? The next recording is, oh god, it's, oh, this is another one. It's crouching medium punch into a low. This is the second requirement, which is doing a crouch DP. We want to be doing a crouch DP because if we were to do a normal DP, for example, or an SOCD DP like this, right? We would be holding forward. And something like this, which is actually a true thing, would get us hit, right? If you can see, if the thing likes to go, if I were to hold up, do an SOCD DP, for example, that would get me hit. So that's another one, another recording that kind of helps us build the correct muscle memory. Now, what's the next? God, what's the next one? This is crouching medium kick into a 5-frame button, which leaves a gap. Now, I did the low because, I mean, that's what his 5-frame button is, and that's kind of what's more likely for that Kins are going to do, but if they're going to do a fake one. But, it doesn't really matter. Just leave a gap. This one as well is just going to be a crouching medium punch into delayed crouching medium punch. Just, that's probably the most realistic option if they want a frame trap, or standing heavy punch. This one does leave him in throw range and within shimmy range and +4, so it's a good option. And then the eye to keep you also on your toes, but not only on your toes, but learn you to truly look for the DRC, because this is the first trap I have found people that try to learn the DPOS fall into, which is just reacting to the normal. You see the normal go, right? You see the normal go here, and you just send it. You just send it. You don't care. You just do it, right? Obviously that's a bad idea, right? Because they can bait it and maybe they're doing something else, right? It doesn't matter. But that's not what you want to do. And the eye is actually quite a tricky one, because it doesn't only kind of trick you into seeing a cancel. You're like, oh, a cancel, maybe they're doing the DRC, right? I'm gonna DPOS, but it's gonna punish you first of all. And if you actually react correctly to the DRC only, you still need to be somewhat mentally aware. Now, for the observance, they might have seen that on the little list, I actually have 2 MK Genrai as well. Why is that? Well, there are only 8 slots, right? But 2 MK Genrai, which I'm going to show through the coding, might also trick you in a different way than the eye, right? Like, personally, I would probably put this in instead of standing heavy punch to lab, because, well, I mean, in this particular instance, DPing here is useful. The thing is, if you're just buffering, like what 2MK Genrai prevents you is from buffering regardless of the DRC, because that's another pitfall. It's not just doing it reacting to the normal, it's buffering reacting to just the normal, because crouch DP, right, involves holding forward, right? Like that's what the DP input is. You're not holding down back, you're holding, you're mashing down forward, down forward. So you would get hit on a frame trap like this, right? Because maybe you're not ready, you're not expecting that, you're looking for green, you're buffering after a normal, and then boom, you just get hit. I mean, generally, thankfully, it's not that big of a reward, but like other characters might get better reward. I don't know. I mean, off these kind of frame traps, not really, but you still need to pay attention to it, right? So that's the recordings explained. You can also do this to different characters. I mean, to be fair, I have it on Luke. I just did it on Ken as well, because I wanted to showcase the Genrai. And then you just go and practice. Now, the thing is, at first, it's going to be difficult. That is why the game has this setting, right? The 50% speed. It allows you... if this is going to go... Well, it allows you to practically slow it down, right? Now, going from 50% to 100% is quite difficult. So you could technically find some mods or download like Cheat Engine, right? It's called Cheat Engine. It's not actually cheating. There's like a speed hack. It allows you to like change the run rate of the game. You can do like 80%, 90%. It's pretty easy to set up. You have a plethora of options, really. I mean, mods I'm not that aware of, because I was told about the Cheat Engine thing, so I just did that because it was easy. And it took me like 2 days, and now I can somewhat reasonably do it. Somewhat reasonably do it, yeah. On 100% speed, And you just do that. I'm not going to showcase more, because that's going to be embarrassing when I fail inevitably. So that's the DPOS, really. It's not that difficult. There are obviously caveats, further along the line. Once you get used to it, once it's muscle memory, it's built in, you're going to experience at higher levels baits, for example, Blanca doing drive rush into hop, or like Rashid doing, I mean, I don't think Rashid can actually bait it, last time I checked. He can bait it with like crouching medium punch DRC, but like, and that's like space independent too, but or again, the aforementioned DRC into DI, right? And in those scenarios, you need to be able to, I guess, put a stop to it, stop the muscle memory. And well, normally I would say, building something that you want to stop in the future is kind of counterproductive, because stopping is even harder than learning it. In this case, it's not like a bad habit, it's just something you need to be aware of, that someone can bait it. So I would say it's not that big of a deal. You don't need to worry about it as much. So yeah, that's it really, and I hope you learned something and are able to apply this to the game. Maybe learn something. I mean, practice it some. Get used to it, and you know, defeat all the people, all the evil people. They're doing fake shit on block. I hate those people, man. Like, nah, bro, stop it. Don't do that. And yeah,